Hello guys and welcome to another video. Today I'm doing the tacos with pure CSS. So I already have my box and my plate, which is as usual the same I used in the last 2 or 3 pure CSS images, I think. And these are all the colors for the ingredients. I'm going to have a lot of ingredients. I'm going to comment my box as I don't need it for now. And as for the plate, as I already told you, I'm using the same plate I used in my previous projects, which if you haven't seen, I can link in the description box. So I'm going to start with the bread and the bread behind copy, and then I will have some classes for my meat. I think 6 are enough. So now for the bread behind, as always I'm going to have the position, top, left, width, height, background and some border radius, but I think that I'm going to have it as a triangle, and I'm going to use the clippy tool, which I will also link in the description box. If you don't know what clippy tool is, it helps you to make some shapes that of course you can do it with CSS, but in that way it's much easier and quicker. So bread behind copy is also ready. You don't have to change a lot of things, just adjust the property top and left. And then as for the meat, change the color to meat and meat shadow and give it a border radius of 47%, and I think it's ready. Now I'm going to do the other meat parts. Yes, and now it's great. As for the yogurt, I only have 3 yogurts and some greens. I'm going to continue with the tomatoes, and then of course some potatoes. What is a taco without a potato? And I'm going to add, of course, with the bread that will be in front of our tacos. Every time you have to be aware of the perspective from where you see the plate and the tacos. To make it a little more natural, I added these sticks to the bread. As for the yogurt, I'm going to change the color to a white and a grey border, and be careful here that the border bottom and left have only some properties, whereas the right and the top one aren't exist. I'm going to continue with the greens, and of course you have to change the color to a green one, and now I think that I'm going to have only a green border, sorry. I made this shape, but of course you can have whatever shape you like, just make something that looks like a green one. Sometimes I do these shapes and then I don't like them and I will change them again. But in general, here for the greens you want something big with many corners, so it looks like some leaves of plants. Now I'm going to continue with the tomatoes and pink red color. I'm going to have again only a bottom and left border, and then all the other tomatoes will be pretty much the same, maybe just a little bit the width and the height, or if you like them just keep them as usual. I'm going to continue with the potatoes, and now for the potatoes I'm going to have some potatoes in the top of the border of the bread, and some of them in the right part of our tacos. We want to mix things up, so yeah, that's much better. And last but not least, we have the bread. Of course the color will be bread and will be the same as the bread behind. Also it will be a half circle. That's better. And now as for the lines, we have done many times things like lines just to be a little bit more realistic. You can add as many as you'd like. And then you will just change the property top right or top left, make them bottom or something like this, and it will be ready at no time. Nice. Okay, now as for the susam, I did something that I think that you will like. I just copy and paste all the susam from our last video, which I think it was the hamburger one. Yes. You can copy and paste the exact susam, small, medium and big bullets, and then you can see which of them you use and which of them you don't use. So you don't have actually to write them again. And if you didn't see my previous video of the hamburger, I will leave it in the description box, as well as with the colors and the clip tool. So here is the final result, and I hope you like it. If you did, please consider share and subscribe. Thank you.